Hi there. This is an awesome video with Sharif again. Hi, Sharif.
Hey Martin, everyone at home.
We're so low tech that someone's holding the video. So let's see how that works out. Sharif, what have you been up to like in the last month? Tell us.
And the last month has been crazy, other than preparing a lot of keynote presentations.
He was at home.
I was at home for a little bit. Yes, thanks. We've been working on a cross-product homepage for all our products.
Called Home.
Yeah, Atlassian Home, and it's one page to help people see their work across, to start with, Jira and Confluence, but we'll look at expanding it for the rest of the tools later.
That's pretty cool because Atlassian has built this awesome stack of kind of individually leading category software tools, and now you've been set out to kind of connect them even better in a surface. That's Home, kind of.
That's definitely right. Yeah, like I think we're seeing, especially just a lot of software. There's like a theory called the bundling and unbundling of things, and every few years it kind of goes through the cycle where software unbundles and bundles up again.
Mm-hmm. So best of breed or one for all.
Yeah. But we're just seeing, I think, especially in the cloud, the blend between products is a much more natural experience to blend some of the experiences together, especially with all the cloud tools that customers use as well to get their work done. And so we're working out what's the most common things the most logical things we should blend that make customers' life easier. You know, classic example is I need to go to Jira to check my assigned issues. I need a Confluence to check my tasks and my drafts. And why don't we just give you one place to see all your work? So
and you even included third-party services for files and so on, right?
Yeah. We have a Google Drive integration we've been playing around with. It's working really well. And so we're thinking, hey, why don't we look further like Office 365 and all the other vendors? So that's something we'll explore later in the year, maybe early next year.
So you were asking me, like, we have no plans at this point to put it on server because it's so much more difficult to do. That's at least what I assume. And I told you that I'm going to explain to you. Like, think of a question that you can ask me, and I'll answer.
For why not? It may come to server. So at this stage, so your customers know we're planning this to be for cloud. We may roll it out to server. Actually, I have a feedback form if you're interested. Atlassian.com/home. Go fill it out and let me know if you're a server or cloud customer. I presume most of you are server customers. And let me know what other tools you use. And then we'll use that to measure feedback and prioritize with the server roadmap. And the server team's got a lot of things they need to do as well.
So if you would ask me a question, I would have answered, we're building something that is very similar. Like when you presented that,
you guys.
yeah. So
we're copying the best.
Yeah, you didn't know, so it would be hard.
Have you guys announced something?
No, there's a website. So if you want to check it out, it's codeyard.com. Codeyard, like like a shipyard or courtyard for code for software teams. And the idea is to have the full Atlassian stack installed, connected, and be visible for customers right away. Awesome. If you start out and you know nothing about Atlassian, Jira, and Confluence, and Bitbucket, and Bamboo, and HipChat, will get you a full stack within 7 minutes. And the stack is already filled with data.
And are you doing some of the integrations?
Yeah, and everything is integrated. We also have, like, if you don't like Bamboo, we have Jenkins there. We have Nexus Sonatype. We have Puppet and Chef ready. So it's really meant to help teams develop software from A to Z and have the tools at their fingertips ready, up and running,
and that's
like in minutes.
Private cloud?
It's a private cloud.
Okay.
It's all server products that we deploy, and they are automatically connected, like active links between the Atlassian tools and data and other connections for the other tools that we deploy. And we don't have this neat surface that you have yet. From a technology standpoint, I would say it's pretty complex, and we've invested a lot to fire this up. If you're interested, you can check it out. It's, I think, on the Codeyard website. At this point, you still have to fill out a simple form, but we're only like this far away so that you can have a form, fill it out, and 7 minutes later, all the things are up.
Awesome.
Which is
awesome.
Yeah, kind of. When you started to present that during the keynote, people were typing in our internal chat, "This is Codeyard." I said, no, actually it's not. It's like a more of a home for all of the cloud services.
Right. Martin doesn't know we still have spies at Seibert Media sitting around, but we won't tell him.
Sharif doesn't know that we have employees of Seibert Media
Yeah,
leave
do,
us
yes.
for
Yeah,
Sydney,
yeah.
and actually we have the spies at Seibert Media, so he may think it's the other way around, but
So we're trying to combine the views a bit different to you in that, you have them all set up, pre-packaged and configured, so we want the home to adapt. If you only have one product, it feels like one product. If you have two, it feels like two, So it's slightly different, but I'm sure there's a lot of overlap we could share from each other and stuff. Yeah.
What's the big next thing that you hope to implement in home, and what's the big vision behind it?
The big vision is really we in a cloud world especially, and it's the same in the server world, but people adopt tools like like you eat a packet of Skittles. Like it's very common. Like you have 10 tools together, and you watch how people work. Like we spend a lot of time with customers studying how they work. They're like tabs switching between 5 different tools to do one job. It's very common, right? And so there is an opportunity to make our teams' lives easier by allowing them to stay on top of their work regardless of what tool they're using. And that may mean finding their work. It may mean creating new work. It may mean searching their work. And just so to help teams be much more productive. The thing I'm most excited about is we're trying to be a little bit smart with how we suggest things for you. And I touched on that a little bit in the keynote. So things like, hey, you looks like you work on I'm guessing you guys will had like a campaign plan for coming to Summit, and you're probably editing that Confluence page 20 or 30 times in the last week. So instead of showing you all your history, we'll show that, but we'll have, hey, Martin, we think this is what you're about to work on next, because it's very common for you. So that's the kind of stuff that's like pretty exciting. I get excited when we...
artificial intelligence that will.
If you want me to use marketing buzzwords like machine learning and AI.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We do all of it. We do all of it. Yeah.
It's already built in. They just didn't release it for tactical reasons.
That's right.
Yeah, cool. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so that's fun. It's cool stuff. When people are like, oh, that's what I wanted. Thanks. Yeah.
In Atlas Camp, that was in May. He told me he wouldn't work on Confluence anymore. It's like, oh,
I still miss Confluence.
That's a very bad message. And like now he's gonna sit in the dark cellar of Atlassian and has to work all day, and I can't meet him at these conferences anymore. I was very happy finding out that you have a new kind of product now that needs Atlassian to expose you in the future as well, so we can keep on doing these silly interviews here.
But we are trying to look at the combined experience across all our products. And so that's what I'm going to spend most of my time doing, which is, I still mean I get to spend a lot of time in Confluence and Jira and Bitbucket and etc.
Specking out home.
Yeah, specking out home. We'll look at other things. The other one we're looking at, we'd love to hear from people that want feedback, is like single profile across all our products. We're about to get single sign-on almost.
Did you know we have an awesome
Yes,
profile tool in Confluence?
Linchpin, yes, check it out. If you're a server customer, check out Linchpin. You've given me a great demo. Yes, we're looking at that for cloud.
We want to sync our data with your single source profile name.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So stuff like that. So where it makes sense to consolidate experiences, we'll be doing that.
We're at the Atlassian Summit this year. Next is going to be in Europe, in Barcelona. Why should our customers who are watching that come to Barcelona or next year to San Jose again?
Yeah, definitely. So Barcelona will be our first European summit, which is super exciting. We've already been sending out surveys to customers to work out, tentative acceptance, whatever, and it looks like it's going to be a big one, probably bigger than here. We'll find out very soon.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, every time we have had Atlas Camp in Europe somewhere, we break records with experts. We have customers that come to Atlas Camp, and Atlas Camp is a developer conference, if you don't know. They're not developers, but they just want to meet Atlassians and talk about products. So there's a clear need there. We're really excited to be going there after many years of talking about it. It's an experiment. So the first year we'll try 2 summits in the 1 year, and if it works well, I think we'll keep it up. Makes creating keynotes a lot of fun because you're doing a lot of it. But yeah, definitely come. And
he didn't answer the question, right? Why should I come?
Why should you come? You get to meet me. You get to meet Martin.
Okay, that's enough.
You get to meet a lot of European customers, find out what they're doing. You find a lot of European customers have similar challenges with cultural adoption challenges and that kind of stuff, so it's awesome for that. We'll hopefully be announcing some new stuff too, and get to meet the people that work on the products. the biggest thing I ask customers is, why do you like coming to Summit? They say meeting experts and people that work on the products every day, because I can help influence their roadmaps. I can say, hey, let me show you why this is painful for us, or why I would love this feature, or why it's better. So come and help change the products that you use every day.
Chief, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time.